Fire. Still dying in.
Don't know, back here for another episode of Fend Stories, yeah? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, innit? Get me? Big up, man's got man like Big Marvs.
Yeah,
get me, come
you know the thing already. Dining table.
Like Trexx, don't know, my guys. You see what I'm saying?
Trexx, don't know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Wiley versus Stormzy. But it's always Wiley, Dot versus Wiley, Dot Rotton versus Wiley.
But we're just talking about the state of grime right now, yeah.
That's all everyone,
yeah,
that's the state of grime, man.
It's the state of
Get
grime
me?
right now, I hear that.
But boom, it started with obviously Christmas around this, just before Christmas and like we all know how Dot is, innit? Dot's on his Insta and that.
I rate Dot still.
Yeah, come on, big up Dot.
But that's him, innit?
He's a pioneer.
You know, Dot's like one of them guys, innit? He's just like, he's from the old era, like radio station and all that. You know what I mean?
From that. And plus he's a producer, innit?
Yeah,
so he's made a lot of the beats that everyone's come up off, innit? That we was.
But people don't really know about all them things there as well.
But that's why. So he was spazzing, innit? Like he's basically saying around Christmas time, he was saying that like, Jamie. No, first, forget that. He started wilding out on J1, innit? You get me? Yeah. Still Bangles and J1.
I'm saying them man there, man. At the end of the day, like, them man ain't really for me. I don't think they got a say in this right now, bro. Because alright, you're getting big and certain man have brought you in, but you haven't done much. You've not really done much, innit? You're new, innit? So you need to wear your neck in, though. He needs to wear his neck in because I don't think he's done enough for him to say, yo, I'm gonna step to Wiley or you get me. I know that man's called his name or whatever, but
who Dot Rotton?
No man, that
J1. What it is with not JK, not JK.
JK. I'm talking about JK. Sorry, my bad.
J1, you know that guy. He makes them. That I'm taking your missus.
Okay,
I'm joking. Yeah. So that.
I like that you know.
Yeah. So obviously, he sounds like a Stormzy kind of guy, innit? Yeah. This is what they're saying. No. So anyway, boom now, so Dot's wilding like rah, because obviously I knew, certain people knew that Dot is ghost producing for Still Bangles, innit? So them beats that you hear of like Mo Stack,
all the mistunes,
Nines,
there's the mistunes, all the mistunes after Shadow and that. You get me? He basically co-produced with Still Bangles, but Still Bangles and Mist are signed, innit? So Dot's not signed, and Dot's obviously got that. He's got that. Kind of like certain man in the industry blackboard him, innit? That's the realest fam. Bare man don't like Dot. You get me? They don't like him, innit? So he does. So what he's saying, I can see his vision. Like, right, you man are the faces. I'm gonna come and give you man the formula. I'm gonna give you the formula.
He's trying to get in where he needs to get in, innit?
But Dot understands the formula of UK trends of music, innit? Like music, innit?
But if you're blackboard, you're only gonna go for a next man. So that you get me?
So they were doing their business. Next minute he's saying, "Rah, I told them man to pay 15 bags for the beat, Still Bangles and JK, and the 15 bags ain't reached my account." So he's publicly, because Dot's like that. That's one thing with Dot, he always publicly speaks, innit? Like, he doesn't care, innit? So next minute now, Still Bangles, he didn't say nothing. I think J1 might have wrote something on his thing, but Dot's just like, rah. And then he's showing the text messages from him and Still Bangles, like, and then Still Bangles is saying, no, I gave you 10 already, and all this. He's exposing what their business, innit? Cut a long story short, he just started dropping this tune. Dropped this tune for J1. Then he dropped one. He didn't do the Still Bangles one. He done one where he's talking about like his journey, innit? Like he's just going in. He's just like, "Raw, produce for this man." Just like the P Money one when he was dissing him and P Money. He was like that. You get me? He was like, "I produce for this man." You hit my beat, Bugsy. Whatever. Cut a long story short, then he does the Still Bangles. Sorry, Hanji.
I'm saying, when I saw that, friend showed me that I couldn't stop laughing, bro. Just the fact, just the fact that he went for the guy, like Still Bangles. I was thinking, like, Still Bangles. Like, Still Bangles is like that. You know, like the guy on, like, no one's gonna trouble him, really. Like, why are you troubling the guy?
There's no rules, but still, you can't be going for the guy because he's not gonna send back, innit? You see what I'm saying?
You get me? At the same time, he's got like the best way for you to tell your story in the gram, and I think that's what it is with everyone at the moment, is to jump on the mic. Remember where we're coming from, where gram comes from, you know, like we're like the yardie clashes.
100%. That's part of our culture.
That's why we don't call it rap battles. We don't call it rap gram battles or whatever. We call it clashing, innit? Man clashing, it. That's where we're coming from, innit? So
like man doing dubs for each other, innit? Like a war dub, and then you will link up, have a sound clash, like what Marvs was just saying, fam. Like from the eras of Saxon and Coxon, them man, they were doing sound clashes on the mic. Suck your mother, suck your mother, my you. Ronnigan was going yard getting cussed. Yo, cool.
Yeah, man would tell you to suck his
boy,
money.
suck your man, Ronnigan, all that. So it's come from then.
But yeah, but
so Dot now, yeah, he starts wilding out. Then he's like, fuck it. I went to Tim Westwood with JME, and we done that. So there's a freestyle on there, innit? Tim Westwood freestyle with JME and Dot Rotton, innit? This was like, I don't know, I think 09 or 010. I don't know if you don't remember the year, around them times. So they've gone there, then outside, there was a footage after the freestyle, and he's like, Dot's doing one, he's got a tune, he's like, too many, how many guys I got? Too many, you get me? Next minute, these men put out, too many man, but Dot ain't said enough, he's been quiet. So he's saying he gave JME, because he's a producer, I gave him a beat CD back in 07, didn't hear from them man, next minute, man, their sound sounds like his thing. It goes like that, innit? Maybe they were inspired, I don't know. So he starts rinsing, boy better know, fam. When I mean fam, blood, he collapsed them, fam. Collapsed, that's the word. Boy better know got collapsed. So anyway, collapsed them now. They're not gonna reply back, innit? So next minute, Wiley's like, fuck it. Obviously, Wiley's on Twitter tweaking as usual. Twitter fingers, you get me? He ain't got trigger fingers, he's got Twitter fingers. Yeah, Wiley, he's tweaking, innit? So he's tweaking now. He's like, yeah, Dot, listen, you know what? I'm just gonna clash you then, innit? They're having personal conversations. He's like, what, boy, better know. You can't bash them and they're not replying. I'm gonna back it. So he's Skepta's doing his thing, whatever. Jamie's on his album promo tour, whatever, innit? Putting out vinyl records and shit. He's not interested,
He's not interested.
So that's happened now. Next minute, Wiley starts sending for Dot, fam. You get me? No, they had an agreement, then Dot sent for Wiley first.
But you know this is old school though, innit? You know Wiley.
Dot's been sending for Wiley since 09 and that, innit? But when Dot sent for Wiley, fam, he done 3 tracks in one, fam. He murked it, blood. The first track was just like, alright, cool, boy better know, I'm murking you and Wiley. Then he went, that Bossy remixed that. Godfather, you're a joke, do you remember listening to that, innit? Then the other one, he started talking about, raw NRS took his gold, almost punched him in his face in Brixton, all of this. I was like, whoa, punch Wiley in his face for not spitting bars. I was like, whoa, you went in. Gave man grass to smoke. I don't even know.
And then called man to the studio.
Called man to the studio, bang, chip man to the studio after. So, boom, next minute, Wiley's on war mode now. But now when Wiley's on war mode, he's hitting up everyone. He starts saying, oh, you lot made a tune. You start brushing Stormzy and that as well, innit? He brushing everyone's that. You lot made a tune with Ed Sheeran called Take Me Back to London, and none of you lot are from London. He was playing.
It's true though.
It's true. It is true. It is true. You get me?
But at the end of the day, for me, when it comes to Stormzy, right now it's the transition, fam. And man just need to let it go, innit? Like, you built something, but it's just like anything, innit? Like you build, like that house got built over there. Now there's new people in there. The guy that built it,
he's not always gonna be in that house.
You get what I'm saying? So
time's gonna come where he has
at the end of the day, he just needs to just hand it over. Like for me, Stormzy has put in a lot of work. He's the guy. He's the guy now, innit? He's the guy 100%. Now.
Even to
and you know what I mean?
And you know what? So then that's what I'm saying. So we're gonna so basically we're gonna get to that now. So Wiley starts sending for these Stormzy now. You get me? Because his brother and Stormzy had Passer back in the days as well. Wiley's brother Cadell or whatnot. So he's sending for them whatever. Next minute, fam, Stormzy replies, fam, like he just said.
Yeah,
man replied,
man's
on his album press run and that, and man replied, fam. So the first one was on Heady One's beat, No Better. For me personally, it was okay. It was meaty, because
what one?
That No Better tune, the Disappointed, just the first one. It was good, but for me, the reason why is because Heady One is already killed that beat. Heady One and RV already killed that beat after what happened to them. For me, that justice has been done to that beat already. But Stormzy done his thing, and he murked Wiley on that. Wiley come back with Idiot Skeng Man. He had one.
No, he dropped Idiot Skeng Man 1 first.
And then Stormzy dropped his thing.
Disappointed,
and then.
But if you know music, these man have been subliminally going at each other. little
saying that
comments,
yesterday.
all them things there. You get me?
wow,
It's been going on for a
yeah,
while.
especially Cadell.
And now, you know what I mean? When you start calling people's names and that,
Yeah.
you only expect them to reply.
I forgot to say as well how Wiley got Stormzy he didn't just send the diss tune. Bruv, man was on Insta and Twitter, yeah, fam. Do you know what he was doing, fam? He was playing that tune, yeah, with Stormzy and his mum in the video, where'd you know me from? And just laughing, fam. I said, nah, you're buying it. Then started telling man he's gonna take man's mum's wigs off. Wiley, he disrespected the thing.
That was
fam.
in the second diss, though.
No, I'm saying before the disses even come out, before Wiley dropped the Skengman thing, he's saying that's how he taunted
That's how he
Stormzy.
taunted,
He bring him close, because Wiley's a marketing genius. We all know that. He knows how to market. So what he started doing now, I've got this song called Idiot Skengman Part 1, yeah? I've recorded it time ago, all this he's saying, innit? Then he's like, oh, give me more subscribers and I'm gonna drop it. He started getting more subscribers, he dropped it, fam. You get me? Boom, next minute he dropped it, then Stormzy was like, raw, what? It gave the reaction like, raw, you're brushing my mum, cool. Then Wiley dropped Idiot Skengman 2, innit?
Yeah.
After that,
Yeah, man, you know that. Stormzy replied, but you get me, it's the
Stormzy
game,
finished
man,
him.
it's the game at the end of the day.
Stormzy finished it.
And you know what I've noticed as well, yeah?
Put him in a split.
Through the whole of Wiley's career, yeah? Like, people ain't petted to go for him. You know what I mean? Even in the beginning of the days and that, you get me? And like, even when we were MCing and that back in the day and that, Southeast, what, like, you know what I mean? Boom, boom. Like, you would just go for man, innit? Like, he's got that character, that characteristic.
You are right about that.
You get me? Like, you just want to go for it.
Entertains it.
But what you need to look at, yeah, is the history with Wiley and everyone that he's had dealings with, fam.
Yeah.
They all fall out with him, fam.
Yeah.
So there must be, it can't just be, oh, that guy. There's something with that guy,
He's patting the behaviour.
that people don't like, yeah? Because you fell out with Chipmunk, you fell out with Skepta, you fell out with Dizzy, now Skepta. And all these guys, they rate him for what he's done. You can't take that away from him, innit? He built Graham, innit? Like, you get me? Hats off, you done what you done. You get me? But you have to give it to the young youths now,
you
bro.
have to pick them up and stop
Yeah,
being
you
sour,
get me? Like,
fam.
you have to give it to the young
And
youths.
like,
that-
obviously,
Stormzy's the guy now, innit?
Yeah, he is.
Stormzy's the guy.
Definitely is the guy.
He's the guy. And I think he's going to be here for a long time.
What it is as well, yeah, what I think, see Wiley and them man, why they're always upset, yeah, is because, like you said, Wiley created Graham, innit? So because Wiley created Graham now, he feels that everyone that represents Graham, yeah, that says that they do Graham, should, when they blow, they should stick to Graham.
No, but he don't.
He doesn't. He doesn't stick to the criteria. And another thing, what you
and not everyone has to be that guy. At the end of the day, Stormzy don't even look at himself as a Graham artist. He's an artist. He's an artist.
That's what I look at myself as an artist, fam. I'm not no Graham artist, no rap artist. I'm an artist, fam.
Yeah, okay, them man are big and they stuck to what they want to. They stuck to, yeah.
Naturally.
But at the end of the day, you got to look at the success. Look at Dizzy. You get me?
Yeah.
When Dizzy dropped Bonkers, fam.
Yeah.
Bruv, you get me? That the old ends, like, it's not even the end, it's international.
Worldwide, yeah.
It's international.
The ends didn't like it because the ends wanted him to stick to 5 + 4 + 3, 2, 1.
No,
so man get bun. That's what the ends wanted Dizzy to stick to, innit? But at the end of the day, in music, fam, like, do you know what? Wiley made a point as well. He said, yeah, that when Stormzy was with Jay-Z or something like that, and he said that he declined Jay-Z's collaboration, and it weren't that. He said, you bring Welcome to London tune, play that to him, yeah? Played it to Jay-Z. Why would he want to co-sign that, like, that tune, Welcome to London? So it's like a now, and that tune was like a Graham tune, but it doesn't relate to him. So with music now, it's like you have to make tunes like them bashment kind of tunes and ballsies and that to make everyone like it.
But sorry, Lee, yeah, that's another contradiction because when they're in the studio, my man was the one that turned around and said, no, this ain't suitable for man.
Who?
For Jay-Z. He didn't want Jay-Z. He didn't decline him like, nah,
I don't think Jay-Z declined him like that.
No.
You can't.
No, he never.
You can't play that tune to Jay-Z.
No.
You cannot play. You cannot play that tune to Jay-Z.
Oh, then why not?
Would you play that tune, fam? If Jay-Z come to our studio to tomorrow,
bruv,
you would play.
Who declined the tune, fam?
No, Stormzy was meant to have declined the tune, but what I'm saying, Wiley said, yeah, it's probably the other way around.
Nah, bruv.
Because why would you play Jay-Z Welcome to London? Man's from Marvs Project.
No matter whatever you got.
Why would he ever jump on that?
You got Ed Sheeran, bruv. You got Ed Sheeran, Stormzy, and Jay-Z in the studio, bruv. Whatever you do, fam.
Another thing that Wiley said, another thing that Wiley said was funny, yeah. He said there was all shit that day.
Shit that day. That made me. That's a
But yeah,
There
I
was,
don't know.
I can't lie. You lot was all shit that day. Wiley, I co-signed that. You lot was all shit that day.
Why?
You trying to say Jay-Z, Ed Sheeran, and Stormzy was in the studio together and JK and didn't make one banger.
If you're JC in the
What do you mean they
studio,
never made no one banger? What do you
They said they
mean?
made a banger.
They made a banger, Welcome to London.